Recently, people have started calling me Willy Wonka, and I think it might be because of things like this. So this is my fireplace, and the flames smell of chocolate. If you want to know how I did that, keep watching. Okay, so welcome to my magical man cave. It's been a fairly long time since I last uploaded a video, around about a year due to health complaints and frankly not being able to speak due to whooping cough and pneumonia. However, I am back and I wanted to introduce you to my flame fire, which is a fairly new addition, and it does now smell like chocolate, or hot cocoa more specifically. So whenever I turn on the fireplace, and I can do that using my voice, and I'll explain that in a second, it starts to make the whole place smell like hot cocoa, which is really warming, and especially as we're headed now into sort of the fall or autumn or Christmassy kind of period, I thought that was quite important. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so this is my fireplace, and as you can tell, it's not on at the moment. However, if I say, Alexa, turn on the flames.
Okay.
Then the lights start. But it's not just the lights that you want to see. What you want to see is the smoke that smells like chocolate. And so you might have to wait just a little bit for it to warm up and for the smoke effect to actually work. But what's happening underneath here is that you've actually got a water reservoir. And in that water reservoir, you've got something called a mister. It's like an ultrasonic device that sort of agitates the water and makes it all mist up. So what you'll see now is the smoke starting to rise here, and what you can't see on the camera, but you're gonna have to just trust me, is that this smells like chocolate. It smells really quite potent, and the reason is because of this little devil. Okay, so up here on my potions shelf is this little thing, which is an essential oil of hot cocoa. And it's a fragrance oil. So all you do is literally just drop a couple of drops of this stuff into the reservoir, and it makes the whole thing smell like chocolate, which I think is a really, really cool addition. Although now this looks really quite dangerous, if I just put my hand in, I can take this off, and you can kind of see what's going on now. So in here, there's water mist, and it's not hot at all. You can put your hand in it. And then on here, this is a water reservoir, and so you just fill this up with water and you put a few drops of that oil inside here, and jobs are good. One last thing you may have noticed in this heater here is this circular thing. It's like almost like an R2-D2 sticking out the top there. What that is, that's an infrared detector, and it's linked over here to the archway. This is a switchbot hub. So this one sends infrared signals via she who must not be named, the Miss A of Amazon, over into the heater. And what that does is it controls whether it's on or off, whether it's just the flames, whether it's just the heat, and it's very, very easy to do. Now, because infrared needs a line of sight in order to control things, I've got another one on the other side of the archway up here. It's deliberately hidden underneath the light switches because I don't particularly want to see it, but here it is just there, which if you see the lights, they are so bright that it makes it quite difficult to see that box. But what that box then does is beam an infrared signal to these candles so that I can say, Alexa, light on.
Okay.
So it turns on these candles over here. It also turns the ones on in the archway itself. And it also turns on these sconces up here as well using this box. So there's one on either side of the archway. So there you go, a little bit of a bonus in terms of turning on the candles as well. But you can turn on the heater using just your voice, and to make the flames smell like chocolate. Of course, you can make the flames smell like anything, like popcorn or rose petals or whatever flavour or smell that you'd like. But I just like hot cocoa because it's cosy in here. It's seriously, seriously warm and cosy. And because it's got the fireplace as well, it does keep it quite toasty warm. I actually had a bit of a snooze in here at lunchtime, and it was around about 24 degrees when I woke up. So you could also set other routines with Alexa to turn it off as well. I didn't, but you could. So there you have it, my first video in ages. If you did like it though, please do click that like button, subscribe, ding that bell. All of that lovely stuff really helps me out, and I'll be back next time with some more magical awesomeness. But until next time, as always, welcome to the magical... Oh, what happened to my voice? Weird.